Breaking news. Renewed gunmen attack in Ogun and Osun. That's where we have Dikbo and Oyetola as the governors. In Nigeria today, unknown gunmen have become a new name. We don't know who they are, but they are committing havoc. In those days, we know that they are Fulani herdsmen. We used to know that they are this and that bandits, but now there is a new one, a new group, unknown gunmen. And this unknown gunman has continued in a new spree of, attack in Ogun and Osun State, where these governors were particularly in the very meeting of yesterday, where they have said, we want to remain in one Nigeria. This is the new thing going on now. People are very skeptical about going about their own business and duty, and this is causing serious threat to our national security, as a lot of persons do no longer have confidence in the current administration. The current administration, the reason and the main cause for the Oduduwa's nation and the agitation is as a result of a failed government who has failed to, prove to the people that they are capable of ruling a nation. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. What is really going on? As the nation battled with insecurity challenges across the country, unidentified gunmen intensify efforts at making life miserable for citizens in parts of the southwest between the last Wednesday to Sunday. Not less than 4 cases of adoption were reported in Ogun in the period, while hunters foiled an attempt kidnapping in Osun on Sunday. Criminal herdsmen, you see, the unknown gunmen are criminal herdsmen. They should stop saying, and they are Fulanis. Okay, for criminal herdsmen, yes, were the suspects in all the cases. Newsmen report that at least 4 persons, including an indigent student, were adopted from different locations by herdsmen in Ogun between Wednesday 18th to Saturday 22nd May 2021. The first adoption occurred within Ijebu-Ode on Thursday around 7 p.m. with Mrs. B.L. Abimbola, who is the Deputy Director of Information Communication Technology, Solar University Education, Ijebu-Ode, as the victim. The other adoption took place in a farm in Bolu Itoko village in Odube local government area of the state. It was gathered that in the adoption that occurred at the farm in Ibolu village, a 400-level student of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, the farm owner simply identified as Dominic, and a 17-year-old female, Toyosi, were picked up off the farm while they were working on Saturday. Although adopters of Abimbola of the college were yet to contact the family, it was learned that their counterpart that operates in Ododo has reached the wife of Dominic, asking for 150 million ransom to release the 3 victims in their custody. It was also learned that the former student, being an indigent, had been working in that farm in the last 3 years to educate out a living and fund his education before he was kidnapped. Authorities of the university have identified the student as Toyibo, a 400-level student of aquaculture fishery management. The university thought its head director, a public relation officer, Kunle Adepoju, in a statement on Sunday said Toyibo was adopted around 8 a.m. on Saturday at Ibolu Itoko Ibadan Road, about 25 minutes drive from the university permanent site in the area. The management of the university has reported the adoption at Ogun State Police Command Headquarters. So my people, they've been terrorizing these people. Ogun State and Ogun and Osun State have become their new hub where they are carrying out their evil activities. And this is so unfair, so unfair. We cannot keep quiet, fold our arms, and continue to allow evil to penetrate in our locality. These are some of the reasons why people like Sunday Igboho stood up to say, we don't want this to happen. We want our land to be safe. These are, imagine the student. He's been working on the farm. He sells his produce. This is how he's funding his education. He wants to go to school. Do you know that what has happened in the farm working? He was adopted. Now they're asking for 150 million. Someone that does not even have anybody, working hard to educate himself. How do you reconcile that? What do you want him to do now? How do you want him to trust people? Don't you know that, for instance, what has happened has already given him a phobia for even stepping into the farm? So how is he going to continue with this his farm, business to take care of himself when he has this fear now of going to the farm because of possibility of him being adopted? How do you reconcile these things? No security, yet they say stay together, stay together. The government, the Senate sat down after collecting fat salaries and, after making themselves very fat, enriching themselves by causing Nigerians, squeezing Nigerians out, as saying people have they cannot pay ransom. I'm not, disclaimer, we're not saying go and pay ransom to those who adopt family members and all that. So please don't do it too. I mean, these are encouraging them to even facilitate and commit more evil. That being said, what do you want the family members to do? If God does not protect, how do you I mean, how can people be protected? That how do you explain that? Should you want them to kill their family members and throw them by the roadside? Look at that young boy, the young man who is a 400 level student. He's taking care of himself. But I mean, he's not one who is not in armed robbery. He's not going through he's not robbing people for a living. He's working hard, goes to his farm, plants goods and, whatever, so that he can exchange for monetary value to be able to look after himself. With what has happened, do you think he will have the courage to want to go to his farmland tomorrow? Just a question. Yet they say stay together. Whether you like it or not, remain together. You have not proffered a solution. You are canceling, you are making a new law. I thought that by making the new law, you would have put something in place that arguments for why this should stop or why this should not be done. That's the way to go about it. You have to provide what we call a remedy or something else to be done. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to please like or share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.